What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook. Hoping you have a great day, morning, or evening. And y'all read the title, man. I got a new XRP HBAR XLM update for y'all. Now, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I appreciate giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly crypto analysis, but we also post weekly stock analysis and plays. And most importantly, we live stream and live trade every day. London session 3 EST on this very same channel. So this is not your typical investment channel. We show you how to make money not only on the front end, but as well as the back end. So showing you how to make active as well as passive income when it comes to investing and when it comes onto these charts. So you already know, first things first, I gotta give a special shout out to the members and students. We had another crazy month. I'm gonna do the recap of the month on Monday, but we only lost one trade the month of March. Went absolutely crazy, absolutely insane. Y'all see it, y'all see me scrolling, y'all see it. So that, and then on February, and then for February, skip that. Then for February, we went 12-0, gives 100% win rate. And then to start off the year, January, we went 17-3, gives 85% win rate. So we absolutely smacked Q1 right in the face, man, really firmly. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going to stop right here. Also, to give a special shout out to those that's been tuning in, because as y'all know, we've been talking about crypto for a while. All you got to do is go where I just went, scroll down the photos, and you'll see here I've been telling people to get into XRP since when it first broke 74 cents. So we are super up in profit right now. But this is just going to be an update to let y'all know what's currently going on. So like I talked about in last week or 2 weeks ago, the last XRP update, we're still ranging right here, which I haven't done one, but I've been getting a lot of requests for XRP. So here's a new update I got y'all. So right now we just rejected $2.25. I've been saying we could hold $2.25 as support. We can see price come back up to retest $3.35. But again, it's going to need to hold $3.35 as support in order for the uptrend to continue. But what I also say here, right, that we still have never retested this level to turn from resistance to support. Now, if y'all know about the rules of the uptrend, in order for the uptrend to continue, we need to break past the previous high, which would give us a new higher high. We also have to respect the support level the higher low is resting on. It says now the rejection and reversals happen, but a reversal doesn't always mean the trend is going to change. As long as price doesn't turn the support level into a resistance and or make a lower low, we're still in the uptrend, still only looking for buys. Going to the bigger time frames, we can clearly see how this was a resistance level, how the first time we broke those all-time highs, the first time back in 2018, we never held this level as support. Then you can see here, we had months of consolidation, well, years, I should say. Then we had a volume pickup and blew through this lower. And now, if you've been tuning into the TikTok lives from last week or the London session lives, y'all know what I'm talking about, because we've been seeing the same exact move happen all the time, over and over and over again. Matter of fact, let me just show you a move where this happened. So we're going to go GPJPY, right? And this was literally something we broke down last week. We also called these trades out during the London session live, all that good stuff. So we can clearly see here how price was treating this level as resistance, and then it blew through it, right? Then we see here our price retraced, consolidated, turned this level back as support, then pushed back up again, right? And then we also see again consolidation, price broke back above, held level support, and then the uptrend continued. Now we did take these biceps, I got to put them back. Only reason why I moved them because I was making videos breaking this stuff down. But again, if you was in last week's London session live, you know we taught those setups, right? So that's the same exact thing we're going to be looking to see if price is going to do here. So if it can, as long as it can maintain a whole $1.60 of support, we are going to be still bullish, but we do have this huge imbalance, a huge candlestick right here. So don't be too shy of surprise if it does try to also retest and retrace to $1.06. Again, this is nothing to freak out about, especially if y'all got in at 70 cents when I've been telling y'all to, because again, we're deep in profit. And like I always say, retracements are a part of the game. So if price does retrace, that's just more opportunity for us to get it at a cheaper price. So let's go ahead and go over XLM, y'all. So XLM is currently chilling at 26 cents at the time this recorded video, and it's doing the same thing, right? So we had this level here that when it broke through, failed to hold that support, broke through, failed to hold that support and make a higher high, right? Because again, let's go back to the rules of the uptrend. In order for the uptrend to continue, we need to break past the previous high, which will give us a new higher high. We also have to respect the support level the higher low is resting on. You can clearly see here, when price broke this level, it failed to hold this low at support here and failed to hold that support here. We see it broke and then treat it as resistance, which is why the downtrend came back into play. We also see here price failed to hold this level as support and is treated as resistance, which brought the downtrend coming into play. So right now we have the first signs of the downtrend coming into play, but we see here that there's this level of traffic, and right now price is currently respecting 22-23 cents as support, which we can see when we go into the smaller time frame. Because again, this is why these levels are important. Look how price reacted when it touched this level. Look how price reacted when it touched this level. Look how price reacted when it touched this level. Again, Larry kissed it and then ran away. That's why these levels are so accurate. And while I was laughing at that dude on TikTok with telling people you can't predict the markets and the markets will follow algorithm, again, when you look at this, you can't tell me that there's an algorithm. Price isn't just coincidentally each time reacting the same way to these levels over and over again, which is again why it's important to understand how price works and respect and follow the flow of price, which is why I go over in the playbook. Okay, so as long as we can maintain 26-25 cents of support, we can see price try to make its way back up to 31 cents, but it's going to need to hold 37-38 cents of support for the uptrend to even come back into play. Now, short term on the way down, it could try to retest 22 cents. Now, if it turns that into resistance, it could try to also go as low as 20 cents. Now, if it breaks past those levels, I'll give y'all an update. So make sure to pay attention to those price points right there. All right, y'all. So now let's go back to HBAR. All right, let's go back to HBAR. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Okay. So we have the same thing going on. We have this resistance level that price broke through, and now it's about to retest. If it can't hold 18-19 cents of support, it's going to make its way back down to 12-11 cents to retest this resistance level to see if it can hold that support. If it can hold that level of support, we can see the uptrend continue and a new higher high get made. All right, so if it starts treating 18 cents as resistance, it's going to make its way down to 14-15 cents and possibly down to 12-10 cents. Okay, so this is why it's important to DCA and don't invest all your money at one time in one spot, right? Because again, retracements happen and you don't know exactly when the pump's going to happen until it starts to push up. So again, when you DCA, I'm gonna have to make a whole nother video or something talking about that, because this video will go on a little too long. But all right, y'all, so this is the game plan for XLM, HBAR, and XRP. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join a free signal and free Telegram. If you're interested in how to identify these levels, my signal service, my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. And again, the official playbook is now available. You can see the link in my, I gotta add it to it's in my Instagram bio as well as the TikTok bio, but if you DM me, I'll give you a special discount, but you can still use the discount that's in the free signal and free Telegram as well, y'all. Hands play signal. We trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free signal, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible sales going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the advanced play signal room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long But you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded and are an hour long, and they're sent to you same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.